This is an instant reaction to a volleyball match. Yes, volleyball. Number 1 was Nebraska gets swept on the road by number 5 Wisconsin, 25-23, 25-23, and 25-18. And it was disappointing. I don't know how many times Wisconsin has beat Nebraska in a row now. Nebraska was undefeated in the Big Ten going into this match. And you're kind of thinking, at least I'm thinking, looking at this match, looking at our players, I'm thinking there's no way that Wisconsin is going to out defenses. They certainly can't out-dig Lexi Rodriguez and Nicklin Hames and Kenzie Knuckles, and then they did. And they, with all the different players we have and all the really good players we have, I thought, well, okay, we're going to kill them on offense. No, we didn't. Let's see, Sarah Franklin from Wisconsin had 21 freaking kills. 21 kills. And it just is so irritating to lose to these people. I will say this, for the sport of volleyball, I think volleyball kind of needs this in order to grow the sport. Because if you're watching this and you're like, follow us for football content, you're probably going, what's this guy talking about volleyball for? Well, number one, because it's an incredible sport. And Nebraska is really good at it. And we're so good at it that our coaches are all over the place and our players have to leave the state and go play for other teams because we produce so many of them. It used to be that we had, Penn State was a nemesis for a while, but then Russ Rose, that old fat bastard, retired. And you're thinking, okay, the way is clear, and now Wisconsin's become our nemesis. It used to be years ago, it was Texas in the old Big 12. I think there's a few things that amaze me about this. It is so disappointing. We were undefeated going into this game, and we lose one match, and I feel like the end of the world has happened. And our volleyball team has completely failed, even though we were just number 1. And we have a whole season still ahead of us. And there's the NCAA tourney, and God help us, these two teams will probably play again for another national title because I don't think there's anybody better than these two teams. And I really haven't seen much of Texas. And they're deep and they're good from what I understand. After the match, Wisconsin's official Twitter account tweeted same result as last year with some kind of snarky, pretty salty tweet. And then you look at their Twitter account and they've turned off comments. And what I understand about Wisconsin's Twitter, their volleyball Twitter account is, they had to turn off comments because apparently some photos were leaked to their volleyball women and that were compromising, and they've turned off comments to keep the creeps out. So I think that kind of snark is fine. I'd like to see more of it. It irritates me that it's directed at my team because I wanted my team to win. But I think volleyball is such an incredible sport that it needs that kind of snark to grow a little bit more. And if you watch the game on BTN, you saw a Wisconsin crowd that was really into it, really loud. And if you ever get the chance, I encourage you to go to any Big Ten venue and watch volleyball because of that. It's an incredible sport. It's incredible. The crowds are incredible. The Vandy Center is like some giant cult fest. It's really bizarre to go to a game there, and it's really exciting and fun. All right, what else about the match? I don't feel like I should swear a lot, mostly because it's late at night and I'm really tired and my family's in bed. Becca Alec for Nebraska had 13 kills. Maddie Kubik, 7. Whitney Lowenstein, 7. One more thing I'll say about this game. From the looks on some of these young women's faces during the match, you swear to God that this was a match between two sets of serial killers trying to outdo each other. I mean, the game faces were incredible. The game face on Wisconsin's coach, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head, was like encouraging all of this felonious behavior going on out there. But Nebraska loses. It's not the end of the world. And think about this for a minute. Our expectations for our volleyball team are so high that we finally just lost our first conference match. And it moves us into a 3-way tie for number 1 with Wisconsin, Ohio State, and Nebraska, all tied for the top of the conference. But our expectations for our volleyball team are so high that one loss, at least to me, maybe you guys feel the same. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this video. It just feels devastating, especially because it's the stinky freaking Badger people. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Take care of yourselves. We have an NCAA tourney to get these people back. Go Big Red.